Why on earth have I done it like this? I don't know. Do not know why I have done that. Let's do this. That just seems like a very... No, it's not a plumber issue. I've just routed that in a really stupid way. How have we gotten away with that for so long? Honestly, I have no idea. That doesn't make any sense how I bridged on there. Anyway. Yeah, it's no biggie. It's no biggie. We'll find out. How do we get so much petroleum in here? Well, as long as it's vacuum sealed, I don't care, but... Anyway, yeah, that's worked fine for ages, so... Probably not actually a major issue, but it was designed wrong, so... Let's fix it. Fix it now. Cool, right, pips have done all the way down to there, so we are done on that. We can take... Do I even have a critter drop off with the right one on? I don't think I do. So we can use this one as probably where we're going to drop critters off. Pips. Pip, pip, pip. There we go. Just keep planting down here. Yeah, that one's up. Really, we need some more seeds down here. I never properly did that. And we'll put the storage bins in once they've built all this nonsense on the conveyor rails. There's a lot to build. Okay. Right, come on. Who's on this? Why is... They just don't do the things I want them to do. Come on. We do have quite a bit of sour gas in here, so what we might have to do is just vent that at some point. We can cut that, we can cut that, and then we'll vent this to space. It's a bit of a waste of hydrogen, but we are not short of hydrogen, so it's not a problem. Let's get that out. Da-da-da. Okay, we'll try and get this boiler started up again. So I think we're waiting for a bit now. We've given them a lot of tasks to do. We're on double speed there. Honestly, double, triple makes basically no difference. Right. Come on, come on, come on. I think we can just keep an eye on them here because we don't really have a lot of other super urgent stuff to do. Kind of laid out loads of stuff. I suppose what we could do, hopefully he's going to build that, is have a look at the strip mining, see how that's getting on. Not too bad, I can see. So we've gotten through most of this area, obviously. Bit to dig there. They haven't done so much on the right side. They've done some of it around here. I suppose they're just slowly working on that. We don't have that many diggers, I don't think. Right. Anyone doing this? Anyone? It is reachable. I'm pretty sure the errands tab is bugging out on me now. I think there might just be too many errands for it to actually work it out. I'm suspicious. Oh. Cool. That's turned that back on. And it should start flowing now. We'll just cut that. Right, let's have a watch of this. And hello, the unused confetti. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? Thank you for the chat. It's awesome having discussions with you guys. Oh, unreachable food. Okay, it's gone away. We watch the plumbing overlay. Hopefully stuff comes out quite cool now. You know, a bit tired. 2 FPS. I don't actually know what it is. I tell you what. Should we do an experiment? Hey, tired for a Friday, but you're hopefully looking forward to your weekend. So that sounds like a good thing. Right, I tell you what. I'm going to put my FPS counter on. I know you guys can't see it, but let me quickly shimmy that on, and I'll give you the numbers. Yeah. So I'm still seeing. Apparently, this is 6. This is 6 FPS. Although I'm struggling to believe it. I mean, that's a slideshow. On 1 time speed, it's 7 FPS. Oh god, I'm getting this. So this is 7 FPS apparently, and this is 6, which I don't quite believe. I feel like there's a different. Oh boy! Oh no, hold on. It's going all the way up to 8. All the way up to 8, 9. Oh, there's peak in there. If I take it out of the plumbing overlay, let's have a look. Oh jeez. Okay, 10, 9, 8. I know. I hit for all the frames, and are you learning? So there's no such thing as a silly question. Feel free to ask as many as you want, and I love answering questions, especially if they're only related, even if they're not. How are the pipes not breaking on the water coolers? So I think this is supercoolant, not water. They look very similar, if you mean the blue ones. Actually, they're supercoolant, not water, which doesn't freeze. So that's how you can freeze it to as cold as you want. I know it looks like water. Have I got 2 of them together? So over here, yeah. So this is supercoolant in the middle, and this is water there. So yeah, at a glance, you very easily confuse the 2 of them. But we do love supercoolant, and the more supercoolant, the better. I think everything's working. Oh god. Honestly, so I do plan on getting some hardware upgrades, but I'm actually skeptical at this point whether it's actually going to make a huge difference. I don't know. We should be able to see, I think. Hopefully there's nothing blocking it, but I've got 133 there. So I've got 99 on there. I've got 32 on the second planetoid, and then 2 of my astronauts heading out to the marshy one, hopefully to try and fix it this time. So that's why we're tanking the frame rate. We are struggling, and we want more. Oh dear. Okay, right. The bots have found us. Quick, get rid of the bots. Oof. Sorry, I'm just engaging my right boot. Oh, bad bots. Oh, you got 40 FPS on 1 time. Okay, well there's some hope, Leo. There's hope. So I'm hoping that I can outdo your specs with my desktop, which hopefully you'd hope versus a laptop we can do that. So yeah, exactly. I mean, it's just it's not a great experience. This, to be honest, could be a lot better. Right, okay, we're on to minus 60 now. So hopefully with this heat scavenging properly, we should be all right. You've been binge watching this series. Oh, awesome. Okay, so you're one of my VOD viewers. Well, thank you very much for that. Yeah, always got to say a big thank you to my VOD viewers for watching hours of my stuff. Where are you up to? That's always what I ask. How far are you along? Get some major spoilers for where we are. There's there's well over 100 hours of it now. So anyone's trying to catch up at this point, you're probably going to be quite a long way behind. Yeah, I think focus is just getting this done for now. Meanwhile, letting them strip mine over here. I'm just trying to work out what I need to be doing all the time. All the time I'm like, what now? But actually you're okay. I wonder if we might want to set them going. Oh no, hold on. We need one here. You're about 70 episodes. Okay, so that's a lot of episodes. So thank you very much for spending so much time with me. And we're on... Oh, I always lose track of which number we're on now. I think... Hold on, I'm going to get this right. Which one did I just do? Trying to remember what the last episode was. Yeah, I think this is episode 115. And YouTube... No, it's 115. YouTube would tell me if I'm wrong. But or I put on a thing. And Tarry's on 90. You guys are watching my back catalogue. Give me all the lovely ad revenue, so thank you very much. And yeah, hopefully you're enjoying the madness so that we got to this point, and the madness never ends. Never ends. We had fun earlier, which is now 2 episodes ago, blocking out the size of the base and just realising what a monster it is. It's going to look so cool when we build it. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But the main thing is, I think we might be having a food problem, and I am always worried about water. Actually, on the topic of water, we really should be doing this, shouldn't we? We broke our infinite storage. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, I hear that a lot, which is always nice to hear. My chill radio voice. So this is and yeah, I called it ASMR only. That's some nice chill. Okay, I think we've got this up and running again. So let's do this and get that going that way. So yeah, I mean, people say they put me on to go to sleep or something, which I take as a compliment. You got to word that compliment carefully, though. I put you on and then fall asleep is a dangerous state, but I think people mean it in a good way. Yeah, careful with that. And hi, Rizia, welcome in. Welcome in. You finished up your stream. It's going well. It's going well. Except for, well, you know, we've had some minor disasters as always. Like I managed to break my infinite storage up here, so that's that's gone a bit of a shocker. But the wild plant is going great. We're building on here. We're making some progress on the marshy planetoid, and we've also done some loose planning for the size of the base and some more strip mining. So. Plus, the third sour gas boiler is finally coming online, thankfully. So, fingers crossed, we're getting there. Oh, just for everyone that has popped in, because we was doing this earlier, so maybe you missed it. The size of the base is this. So I just want to illustrate. This is the living area. This, and oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I hope I can cancel this. This is the danger. I've not done that before. Right, definitely not dig those because that would be bad. Okay. I'm not cancelling anything else. Should be fine. Let's just cancel. Oh no, I've cancelled some. Right, okay, hope we got away with that. Whoops. Anyway, and the size of the industrial brick, so the carbon dioxide industrial brick, is this. So we've gone big. Yeah, there is damage in the area because I've left a gas pump in there that's been broken for about 1,000 cycles. Yeah, I've got a magma liquid lock. So anyway, yeah, it's long gone, but it keeps making a message. So there's no problem. It's fine. Someone else pointed that out. The pipes. Oh no. Yeah, there's a bit of damage. There's a bit of damage there for some because I think it was just settling, but. Now it's stable, so I've just left the damage in. I mean, I could go in and repair that, but I don't think we need to. So it's fine. But good catch. You have eagle eyes to see that. How I was in that. Yeah, and unused confetti. Comfy vibe. So that's good. I've got some kind of niche there, so we'll take it. Yeah, so as it stands currently, I think we're on supercoolant watch, which is one of our favourite things. Exactly, it's a feature now. It's a feature, not a bug. If your petroleum boiler doesn't have a constantly breaking pump inside the magma chamber, or just half broken pipes in, then yeah, exactly. But we fixed that now. Are we still scolding down here? Where's he gone? Huh? How are we scolding? Because there's not enough There's not enough gas here, and it's not even hot enough. I really hope PhysCod's alright. It's really slowing us down. Okay, we're going for a save. Sorry, I just wondered why it stopped there for a second, and yeah, there you go. We're just in for a save, so bear with us. I think the plan is, so in terms of Duke numbers, here's the plan. We're going to take 142 so I can beat Francis John and then claim a record. That's what I'm going to do. But then after that, I think PhysCod's all right, fortunately. After that, I think we might have to stop taking dupes for a while because this second planetoid, I'm worried about oxygen a little bit. Why is this not? Are these all broken as well? Why is this not? Why are these not on? Disabled by automation grid. Automation grid, well that's not right, is it? That shouldn't be doing that. Okay, well that's a mistake. So let's fix that. I have to break in, fix, yeah, okay, alright. We're gonna break these, so that's why there's an option there, so let's do that. And what's up with this too? We haven't... this is lower priority build anyway because of this, so... Oh god, it's gonna take a while. Alright, he's gonna get stuck with that block being built. Which one? This one? No? Also, where is he? Did he stop scolding or is he still scolding? Maybe picking up the tungsten's the problem. He shouldn't get stuck with that block. Oh, they're both... Oh god, they're both damaged. Okay, that's not good. Which one will be 3 high? Not that one, because that's 2 high. There's 2 high there. There's a ladder segment. It's actually 4 high. I can't see anything else. Go. Well, let's try and get Fizzgod better. Do we still have the ice? There should still be ice everywhere. There is. Okay, good. Yeah, we're all good. No, I appreciate you guys point stuff out. I mean, please don't never be hesitant to point stuff out if you think I've made a mistake, because as anyone that's watched the VODs or watched enough of me would attest, I've made a lot of mistakes. At this point, I have no choice but to admit that. So, yeah, mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Right, now what I'm going to do is get this... I see, I want to do this, but... Yeah, okay. Right, let's do this in the right order, because... Right, I'm going to pause to do this, because otherwise it's just going to be ridiculously painful. We will put these across here and get these built, because I think Bubbles is busy on the mechatronics engineering thing. So the others can actually do something. Yeah. No, it's fine, confetti. I mean, please point stuff out. I mean, don't ever feel underqualified or, you know, like, because there's 2 things. Either one, I've done it wrong, which is possible, or it might be that you've just misunderstood something, and I might be able to help you with something. If you think something that you haven't come across yet, then by all means point it out. I mean, I'm more than happy to. And you'd say, yeah, the save's coming. I mean, I got to be honest, right? So before I was playing on stream, save scumming is definitely something that I've done a lot of. Load dupe. I'll just reload it. On stream, I made a loose commitment. I mean, I haven't, you know, this is not exactly a solid commitment, but I've intentionally not save scummed. Except for, I think I did it once on this run where something bugged out on me. Yeah, it bugged out on me, and then I was like, yeah, right. I really don't want to go back. But the other problem I've got as well is that I'm only saving every 5 cycles, so save scumming is, yeah, it's quite time consuming. Are we... So yeah, we haven't done it on this save, so it's not been too bad. Why are we getting so... no, right. Geez, I didn't set this sensor, right. That's why it's not cooling, because we're just constantly reheating it with a damn tepidizer. Oh my god. Set your sensors up right. Right, and then this one too. Whoops. Whoopsie. Is this sensor... does this even... There shouldn't even be a sensor in here, this one. Huh? Okay, yeah, this one should just be pump all the time. Sorry, I didn't set the sensors up. There you go. We're really bad at getting past the initial research and stuff. Oh, scolding. Hold on. They're still scolding down here, which is really annoying because there shouldn't really be enough gas for that to be the case. So I'm getting a bit mildly annoyed with that. Anyway. Let's do that. You strip mine everything you don't know what to do. Well, strip mining's good. I mean, that would give you a good start. And hopefully the tutorial bites are giving you some idea of what to do next. Or if you've watched some of this or the other playthrough, then Yeah. The tutorial bites are roughly in the order that I thought they were of complexity. So if you kind of watch them in order, or you work out like the things you're comfortable with, and then you go a couple of videos on, that might give you some hints as to what to try next. But I would say just push yourself. You know, set a goal and try and aim for it. So if you're getting through the early research and you're getting the strip mining done, then I think you're probably looking at mid-game stuff. So I suggest something like cooling is probably one. I don't know if you've done cooling. So it was plastic and steel. Definitely, if you haven't got those, aim for those. Get into the oil biome, and then you want to have a look at doing more advanced research. Kind of building out your base a bit bigger, doing some maybe industrial brick would be a good idea. And then if you can, get to space and start looking at rocketry and that kind of stuff. You know, you just set a goal slightly above what you've done before, and then stick at it. Now, I think actually that's another really good tip that has come from feedback on the Discord, is that don't give up. I think that the key to progressing in terms of skill level is to challenge yourself to keep going. Because if you just do the same thing, so you do what you're comfortable with, then you stop and you make a new base, you haven't actually progressed yourself. And often I think people just give up well before they actually got to a point where the base is like non-viable or is dying. They just go, oh, I don't like it, or oh, I could do this better. But if you're just doing the same thing better, then it's not really progressing you so much. Yeah. That's what a lot of people have told me. So hopefully I can share that wisdom. And the advice to that is just push on. If your base isn't dying and you haven't achieved everything you want to achieve, then just keep going, and try and set yourself some more stretchy goals. Exactly. Yeah, industrial brick's really good. Definitely get on top of that one. Yeah, that's awesome to hear. Smoking Dragon on the nuclear one. Yeah, the simple nuclear reactor, that one is kind of the cookie cutter one. It isn't too complicated. They're actually fairly straightforward. The Cooler Limited one is a bit bigger, so you probably need a bit more scope to do it. But honestly, it's not that much more complicated. Yeah, if you're doing all achievements, then fair enough. You might want to restart if you fail, or you're more likely to fail. But depending where you are in a game, I mean, the way I would do it is try and like complete the game. By complete, I mean like get all the achievements, or at least get temporal tear type thing. Then start looking at all achievement runs. So yeah, I would definitely recommend doing. Can I get in here? No, I didn't even open this up. Whoops. So do all the achievements, but do them individually before you start doing an all achievement run. That's my advice. I mean, you're more than welcome to have a go at it straight up. You can do it. But it's definitely easier if you've done all the achievements first before you then do them all in one go. But really, an all achievement run isn't that much harder than doing all the achievements. The only challenge really is the first three, so Carnivore, Locavore, Super Sustainable. Doing them at the same time is more difficult than doing them individually, or doing the others and not doing those three. So once you get past cycle 100, you should be home free if you manage to get Carnivore, and then obviously Locavore. That would be my advice on use confetti. I mean, by all means, if you want to do an all achievement run, don't let me stop you, because at the end of the day, playing a game is all about having fun. This isn't a competitive game, so you don't have to worry about it. But I think the quickest way to progress your skills at Oni is to do it that way, because it'll allow you to play around with stuff you haven't done before. I definitely recommend doing it that way. But if you're set on doing an all achievement run, then by all means go for it. Once you get past Carnivore on cycle 100 and you're still on track for Super Sustainable, then you'll be fine. Like, you can just do the rest any time and there's no pressure. So I'm sure you'll be fine if you get past that point anyway. There you go. Cheat us up on... a microbe musher is definitely not cheating, because to me, that's the main strat. While you're setting up your hatch ranches or your Pacu farms or your shovels, whatever you're doing, you need to have a non-planted food source, and microbe musher is definitely a good one. So there's nothing cheaty about that. Definitely go for it. Okay, right, we've finally broken in here, which is good. Once you get local, Yeah, well, hopefully. I mean, if you've understood cooling and you've got metal, and, you've got steel and plastic, then I'm sure you'll be great. Yeah, I mean, yeah, micro is perfectly viable, but there's nothing wrong with a micro emission. I mean, I use it. If you're watching my guide to 100 cycles, then you'll definitely have seen that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with a micro emission. Would definitely recommend it. Right, time to grab another dupe. Although we could take the iron. I'm kind of torn because I really want the iron because that's some steel. That's not really a lot, is it? Okay, we'll go with Jean, even though she's absolutely useless. Right, 134 and climbing. Here we go. So, just a quick thought in terms of numbers for you guys. We're 134 now. Well, I started this with 129, and it looks like I'll probably end the stream, which is 3 hours, 3 episodes on YouTube, with 135. So we're still keeping it 6 an hour, 6 every stream, which is really damn slow. Because you should be able to get 18 if it's actually running at 3 times proper speed, but it clearly it is running about 1 time speed, even on 3 times speed. So at this rate, in the next stream, which should be next week, of course, and the next couple of episodes if you're watching on YouTube, we should make 140, assuming we don't kill anyone, and then we'll just be too shy of beating Francis John's records. We should equal it then in that next episode and then beat it the one after, and then from there we might stop taking dupes for a bit whilst I try and sort food and oxygen out, just to be 100% sure. So I'm a little bit sketchy on the food, to be honest, so we'll make sure we're good. Then, yeah, that should be episode 119. So if you're watching on the YouTube, well, firstly, hello. But yes, if 119 is already out when you're watching this, then that's the one to look forward to. And for you guys on Twitch, it should be in 2 weeks' time. I'm sure we'll get there in 2 weeks' time. Right. Are we good now? Are we good? Where's the water going? Oh, this is all stuck. Someone's schooling again. Fizz God. They're really struggling down here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to let's bump this on 4 because honestly, they're just getting injured doing that. Right, so we can drag in terms of letting the personal restrictions go. Trying labour. Honestly, it's not a problem. The labour's not a problem, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Right, so we've got plastic on here. Let's add thermium. This list is kind of important. Interesting. I think there's a lot of thermium to unpack. We'll do that. So I'm thinking, so maybe this is probably the worst one for them to build. Is he standing on liquid iron? Oh. There's something liquid there. Liquid aluminium, yeah. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's that little puddle. Good spot again. Hey, Ghost Rider, your eyes are on point today. You're very good catching. Yeah, we're melting some aluminium. We should have used tungsten, really. But, yeah, everywhere else I think we should be fine. So, let's turn that down. Yeah, so maybe if we mop that, we'll be alright. I don't know. Let's find out. There's some more liquid aluminium here, isn't there? There's just liquid aluminium everywhere. Yeah, it's casually as we do. Is the iron volcano going off? So which one? These are all tungsten. I mean, this one's going off. We got a lovely pool of magma, this is magma-based cooling, by the way. So, you know, we've come up with a new idea. We're just cooling down the tungsten with magma. You know, just what you do. That's what you do. I'm not sure I'll make a tutorial about it on this one, but you can do it. So the lower one. No, they're not going off. They're not going off. That goes off in 1.2 cycle. Actually, we could have a bit of a problem down here if we don't get this built quickly. And this one erupts in 0.9 cycle. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We could have some problems. We could have some problems. Oh dear. Yeah, Fizz got pretty done there. Okay. Right, we are getting built, which is good. Then what this should allow me to do is, if we're all built, we can actually fill these. So if we do 2 waterweed seeds. Oh, so you guys have probably seen me do this a million times already if you've been watching along. We've done so much wild planting. Let's do these ones. In fact, I think we might only be able to do one each because there's quite a lot of them. We don't have that many seeds. We've got 80 seeds, so let's try that. Oh, I really want to prioritize this, but it's taking me so long to drag the damn priority thing over. What a pain. Okay, how are we doing on cooling here? We are minus 114. Okay, awesome. So we are finally going down, which is good. Although we've built up quite a lot of mass up here, which is not ideal. We may have to vent this to space, but we'll see if the cooling can manage it. So minus 115 and decreasing. Now we've turned this damn tepidizer off, which was the problem. But yeah, we could just open this up to space. If there's too much mass in here and we can't cool it, then we'll open it to space. Who's suffocating? Marie? Hello? We've got a bit of carbon dioxide build-up down here. Could turn that back on if we wanted, but I think it's slime lung, right? Is it slime lung? We got 2 slime lung people because they're coming down here and getting infected, which is annoying because there's barely any slime lung left. Damn polluted oxygen just sitting at the bottom. Cool. So we're filling those. How are we doing up here, actually? This is unreachable. Well, that'll be a thing, wouldn't it? Why is this unreachable? We're out of oxygen. We've got no oxygen. Why have we got no oxygen? We have an empty pipe. Why do we have an empty pipe? Because we can't build this. Okay, great. So, yeah, cascade failure again. Ugh. I'm guessing we're also deoxygenated the base. Okay, we caught it just about in time. We're really struggling with oxygen over here. Okay, what? Should we send some polluted oxygen? Okay, here we go. Right. Anyway, we'll turn that back on. Oh, it's such a pain. There's ethanol just sitting in all of these now. Starvation, no. Damage overheated. Petroleum generator smart. These have overheated? Ah. Oh, that's not good. Also, we've, melted the lead wires? Maybe we ought to turn the... This has stopped working? No power. Oh. That's not good. Face. Yeah, good job. Yes. It's always good to deal with that stuff. I don't know quite what's happened here, to be honest. I have no idea. I think what's probably happened is these have all overheated. Have they? No, they haven't. Just getting no water through. Oh dear. We might be in trouble. We're putting ice into our industrial break now. Right, trying to cool this down. Well, the base is large, you won't be pumping your O2. Just doing partially submerged. Yeah, but then, I don't know, if you're not pumping it, Leo, how are you getting the flow? Because, I mean, you know, it's notoriously bad for flow. The gases in this game do not flow particularly well. Oh god, come on. Right, we'll deconstruct that too. Come on, we got to get these on and working, and then they should cool down a bit. I think turning these off was a mistake because they're actually generating the water in this brick. But interestingly, what's the water return? So water return. Let's it's weird. This water return should be open the whole time, so I don't know. Maybe it's just been deleting them. Overpressing time. Yes, well, thank you, Leo. It's awesome to have you here. I'm glad you could pop in, and well, hopefully you have a good time at uni still. All good. Yeah, we're not quite at the end of the stream yet. We've got a little bit of time to go, but everything's going well. Sorry, a little bit late because I was watching the Formula 1, but it was a bit of a dead-end qualifying, so I thought I'd start a little bit late. Right, what's wrong with toilets now? There's nothing wrong with the toilets. Stop moaning about toilets. What is... okay, body temperature? It's too hot. Why is this so hot? This sand, it's really hot sand, I see. No, it's alright, it's alright. I mean, yeah, I always say, appreciate anyone that pops in, even if you're just lurking. I think there's a number of people lurking, but that's all fine by me. I just appreciate any of you guys watching. Of course, we love having the chat and the comments on YouTube, so please come say hello. But I don't mind. Okay, right. We got this one fixed. I think this is fixed. Can finally close that up. Okay, right. And the ethanol is now going to space, so we can get these turned back on. Oh, he should be alright. Still there lurking, Arisia. Hello, hello. Okay. So yeah, once this gets filled back up, we should be fine. And how are we doing over here? Barney's back up, Fizgod's still recovering. I think we mopped this up, so we might actually be able to get away with this now. Should we try this? Let's try this as a 6 and see if we're alright. Entombment petroleum generator, is that? Because it's making dirt which turns into sand, so from polluted water. But I think those temperature plates have now cooled stuff enough. We'll leave these on just to generate some more water, I think, because for some reason the steam disappeared. I don't know why. But we did manage to bring the carbon dioxide levels down, which is good. So the carbon dioxide kind of peaked up to 56 kilos, and then it's gone back down to 20 now. So we turned the generators off for a bit to do it. Right, we're on minus 130, which is good, so it's still coming down, so that's awesome. Over here, we're still ready to fill this up. And hopefully this... yeah, this cooling loop's all good. So this should be good. We should be happy. Still a poker shell in here. What temperature do poker shells die? I have no idea. I feel like they may well be in that range when this brick goes on. So let's see if we can find out. Poker shell, but I'm sure someone knows. 100 degrees. Yes, they're definitely going to die. Definitely going to die. Well, we will sacrifice it for the greater good. Okay, but this is turning on. This is turned on and it's balanced, so we got no major issues. Cool. And we are still pumped. So hopefully, let's have a watch. Barney should be fine now that liquid aluminium patch is gone. So maybe that was the one. So I don't know why we're building this out of that. We should be using igneous rock. We'll see. As long as Barney's okay, we'll all be happy. Plastic. And, oh, Fizzgod. Is he stuck inside? Atmo suit, okay. Can you supply that Atmo suit, please? I don't see why you can't. So, yeah, I did pop in on originally, but I couldn't stay very long. It's going on myself. Orbital research and built player launch. He threw up a lot. Okay, sounds a bit dangerous, that. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we're good with this suit. Suits are okay. I think we're more or less leaving those guys to it. Are these filled up now? They're not quite. I wonder if we actually have enough units. We probably don't. So let's drop the seeds and then destroy that one. And we should wrangle the pips back because they've just completely gone AWOL. So we'll grab this guy and this guy and this guy, I think. This is all planted. There was a fourth one, I don't know where he's gone. Where's number 4? Might have died, I don't know. Anyway, we'll grab those 3, we'll stick them over here. And we'll have to put another one over here later on. It's good intel. Yes. We've got to learn from each other. That's the key. No, Barney's on that. Visigod's recovered. Has the pip count on the planet ever increased? I don't think so, because I haven't bred them, so I just left them. I left them wild and just made them do the planting. So it's not going up. Yeah, I generally don't like domesticating pips. I'm just lazy with that, so it's fine. The number of pips I don't think is the one slowing us down. Plus we've got loads of time, so well, why rush? Right, minus 140, so we're looking good. Although we're still minus 100 on the tiles. So it's going to still take a little while to pull that down. We'll very soon be able to get that on. Now, what we've also done down here, hopefully, is get the strip mining going. I could open this up, actually. I could open this up and then close it in. I don't need more hydrogen. I think we're good for hydrogen, so we'll never have to worry about that. So let's fill that in. And then, yeah, ideally we need to make more tiles down here. But I don't. Have I got copper ore back from deconstructing that pole? I don't know. No. Oh, we got aluminium ore back. Okay, so I've got 12 tons, which isn't a lot, but it should be enough to work with. I hope. The copper ore's committed to that. Oh, the copper ore's committed to this, but they're never ever going to build it because I don't have it. Is that right? Is that bug? I think so. So they're just spending ages walking. I'm pretty sure that I've got some kind of bug where it thinks I have more copper ore than I actually do. There's definitely something going on with that. So we'll put that down there too. And then this is going to be our external run. Yeah, I was quite happy actually with this job that I did earlier of just planning stuff out, because now I can actually see where it will go in reality. I do have a nice Excel table that I put together in a nice little diagram to point myself as to where I want it to go, but that didn't take into account all the obstacles, so things like all the oil wells that are everywhere, you know, teleporters, other geysers and stuff, you know, sticking a petroleum boiler in a location that wasn't really planned, that kind of thing. Right, and Barney's still scolding, so no, she's scolding now because there's liquid tungsten, which is not good. They should be fine as long as they don't stand in it, I think. But what they're going to do is supply it from there and then stand right in it, I'm sure. Because they couldn't just go a tile over and be fine. I also wonder how on earth we liquid lock this without making sour gas. You can see that one coming. Yeah, I tell you what, let's leave this alone for now. Incapacitated. Barney has managed to... Oh no, Barney went and stood in a little pool of liquid gold over here. Okay, she was bored of standing in liquid tungsten, so decided to go stand in liquid gold instead. That was a solid choice. Oh, these dupes. Okay, well, let's go rescue her. Yeah. Just want to go chew and dive into some liquid gold. Well, she's not a gold digger because it's liquid. You can't dig liquid gold. She's a gold swimmer. These dupes, they just make it so much more painful than it needs to be. It doesn't need to be this hard, guys. Please, come on. Right, let's... we've got a... let's turn that one off and that one off, because we're fine. And then we got one pip there, one pip there. Let's grab this guy on the top row. Oh, and that one's planted. We still do need this one done. In fact, this should really be over here, but anyway. Gold swimmer. Well, yeah, but they haven't built these ones over here, Terry, so I'm fairly sure they're all iron. I mean, they're still coming up as iron, I think, so we're okay. We're okay for now. They haven't built these ones yet, but they're all iron, I'm sure, so I think we're okay. Bubbles is needing to get a move on, so she's going. Yeah, the dupes have been trolling me for a while on here. Why are we starving? You know, there's no need for this. There's no food in there. There's pickled in here. Is that Bob? Is all the barbecue here? Is it just not being able to stockpile anywhere else, or is something going wrong with this conveyor system? Let's see. Something fishy's going on, I swear. It should just be loading up the grub fruit preserve, okay. Ah, so it's not been sending the grub fruit through, which is probably why it's... Right, I think that's probably the issue. I didn't have grub fruit on here, so I think... Oh, and this isn't connected either. Oh, geez. Oh, I've been wasting so much food down here too. Oh, because I've been sending it to the kitchen and then it's just sitting in here with nowhere to go. Oh my god, we're losing so much food. This doesn't have a cooling loop though. Okay. Don't know what to do with this yet because I can't send that there. How did it get down here? Oh, these dupes. Right, okay. I set this up. They shouldn't be using this. They've been manually supplying it. That's what they've been doing. Been manually supplying it and wasting food. Yep. Now I've got to get this off. So let's get a... Can I empty this? Is there... Okay. Deconstruct that, right, okay, right. So that's why the food wasn't going up, because they were taking a load of it down here and wasting it. And also all of the grub fruit was just spoiling on the floor. Because I didn't have it on the filter, so it wasn't being infinitely stored. Okay, that explains why the food was so bad. Okay, good. Okay, but that means we can take way more dupes, actually, so that's good news. That gives us scope to take way more dupes. Right, keep grabbing the thermium out of here. Nice and happy. And then how's the... So we've still got liquid tungsten down here, which is very slowly cooling off. What? I'm not entirely sure. Probably the debris, maybe? Maybe the gas. This turns into a solid at... Huh. Turns into a solid at 3,000, but it's... Because it hasn't been touched by anything, that's why. That's a bit annoying. So technically this should be a solid. But it's not, because it's come out as a liquid. It's come out as a sub-cooled liquid, but it hasn't frozen. I don't know what to do about that. I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. Can you mop it? We can mop it. We'll just mop the liquid tungsten. How about that? That's a solution for you. Yeah. There you go. Got there, Ghost Rider. Let's try it. Let's try that. And then 5, and then... The rest of it's built though. So... But I really want to get this going. What? Do we have coolant here? I'm guessing I don't have any... I have no super coolant over here. I don't need super coolant. We could get away with... Also, we have no power connected. Run out of metal ore as well. Jeez, this isn't going to stretch. No, don't talk to me about metal ore. Ah, I need thermium. I probably just need thermium anyway. What I'm thinking is, let's just set this one up. Let me copy this fully now because it's actually built. It's the same design. Get rid of that. That's good. All right. That's where the liquid gold. Oh yes, that would explain that. Yes. But I need, yeah, we probably have to go dig up some more metal ore. Thing is, what I don't want to do is open any new areas up because that would be annoying. So I'm sure we can skim some more gold off so we don't drop any sand or anything. There's quite a bit to dig, which is useful. Fortunately, a lot of it's in here. There's a bit in here too. Please stop starving for no reason. Anyway, we can grab that metal ore and we should be fine. There's probably quite a lot to be dug, really. Unfortunately, we've now wasted a load of time with Barney, so... I don't think so, Ghost Rider. I know there was some sand there, so there's some sand next to it, but there's a sedimentary above it, so that one won't drop because the abyssalite's still there. And that one's there because the sedimentary is not dug, so we should be fine, I think. I don't think there's an issue. We'll find out. I'd be very annoyed if there is, but we'll find out. Yeah, so Barney's on it. Barney is slowly on it. What are these set to, by the way? Right, so take these off everything and just set this to food, edible, and cooking ingredients. Not that there are any cooking ingredients, but anyway. Let's do this. I might even grab some lettuce. I don't know, I don't think there's anything growing here yet. Oh, 2 over from it. Right, okay. Here. Oh, yes, good catch. Thank you. There you go. See, that would have been bad. So I need you guys to point this stuff out. Okay, Fizz Gods, sleep. Not a problem. Toilets. Why are we getting toilet warnings? We are a bit backed up. I think this water's now good again, so let's do this way. How are we on gases? We need something in here. Oh, we got a bit of polluted. Ah, so it's gone through the bridge. Right, I see. So you are right that is wrong. Okay. I've gotten away with it before because I had big tiles, I think, but that is not right. Okay. Being Wandering Village next. Ah, I see. Okay. A new game, is it? I've never heard of it. Have time. Oh, you're doing good. Well, I want to see lots of Oni content. I'm always pro Oni. How do we get this over here? If I do that, does it work? I don't know, let's try this out. So I'm not 100% sure on those rules. I think all the water now has fallen out, so we probably ended up back down here. And then stuck. So yeah, we ended up just wasting a load of time with that, but... Your bit. Yeah, no, fair enough. Actually, we should be coming up to the end any time, so I should probably start wrapping up. But thank you very much for popping in, and good to see you streaming. All the best with that, and yeah, we'll see you soon, either in your stream or mine. I'll draw the rogue. Yes, exactly. That's the intent. That's the intent. All right, we done it. Gas pipe. Excellent. Right. Let's try and get this done. Get this back up and working. And then what I can do is deconstruct this block and just flow that stuff in. But yes, we should be wrapping up. So I'll tell you what, let me see if I can get this Escher waterfall back online. And then we can wrap up. That's the ticket. There we go, easy peasy. And if we just open this up and then also reconnect that, then we can keep doing what we're doing and flowing the water past this and into the storage. Awesome. How did it get wrecked? So ethanol got in because I didn't set the filters up right. It broke both the spoms and also got into the spillway area. When I mopped it up, it just deleted the gases. So that's what happened there. But anyway, we're all good now. Yeah, so we'll just spill this in. And what we can probably do is just push this up, I suppose. Now, we still need to capture these damn geysers. We haven't done that yet. So we're just relying on the natural water sources. We still haven't actually got this sustainable. But there's so much water here, that's not a problem. Right, anyway, it's end of stream time. So let's do the wrap up for the last couple of hours, the last 3 episodes. I've got, I don't know how you guys spot these things. Blueprint rails inside the chlorine vent. Okay, thank you. Yes, I do. And I've got wires too. Let's get that. Good catch. Brilliant, thank you. Right, let's wrap up. So we feel like we've done a lot this stream. We haven't, so we've turned on the 3rd sour gas boiler, finally. We're not quite making sour gas yet. We're down to minus 140 on the tile, so a little bit more time, and that'll finally turn on, and then we will get the 3rd natural gas brick going, and then we'll need to finish a little bit with the vacuuming. It's not properly vacuumed, but it'll mostly fill with steam, and we can vent the rest, and we should be fine. So that's awesome. We finally got that going. Then earlier on, we did a whole load of planning, so I've kind of laid out the size of the base. So we've got the bottom here. This is now going to be the sump or the funnel, depending on what term you want to call it, but this is the bottom of the base, and the top is up here, just below the shove valves. So that's the top, that's bottom, and that should give me enough room to get all the dupes in that I need, I think. What have I got? 8, yeah, that should be 8 base segments of 48 each. So just doing the maths, I think that is 384 dupes, which should be more than enough. If we can fill it, we'll see if the computer doesn't explode. We've also managed to lay out where the industrial brick will go. This is for the slicksters. There will be 85 slickster ranches. That's right. I think I calculated that as 680 slicksters is the goal. And that now goes all the way down to pretty much the bottom of the map down here. That is down there. And we've also grabbed some of the features that were in the way just to actually capture them in a way that will be useful. So that's positive. What else have we done here? We then strip mined out this kind of bottom right corner. Not quite finished that yet, but last bits of ice are coming out. Some been left there. We can start wild planting here because we love wild planting so much, so we thought we need to do some more of it. For thimble reeds, so we know where we have the space, we can stick some thimble reeds in here, and then that will allow us to move the thimble reed, which is temporarily, I suppose, set up on the left hand side. And this is blocking our sour gas boiler path. So once the thimble reed starts to get set up on the other side of the map, we can dig into this. But I mean, we've got space here to put the new design of boiler, which is what we're going to do. We're going to move to the one that I did in the tutorial by, and we'll cascade this all the way down and get as many as we can get in there. And yeah, fill the map up, get some more water, get some more oxygen, and happy days. So we could build that, but what's going to limit us is tungsten production, thermium production or steel, but really we're making way more thermium than tungsten. Sorry, thermium than steel, getting more confused. But either steel or thermium, because to make a hot brick like this, we need 60 tons, and that's a lot. Now, that kind of probably brings us on to the 3rd planetoid, the marshy one, where we're desperately, Fizzgod is... It should be fine now, right? Building. Let's move him over here. It should be fine, I thought. Carbon dioxide. Okay, getting a bit injured, but it should be fine, right? No. He's still scalding here, which is weird. Okay. It's not the liquid then. It's not the liquid. It's something else. Right. We'll pop him back up. Yeah, honestly. Oh, if that bridge is done, we might be able to build the thermoactive unit from above. So let's go back up. Let's go back up. Yeah, so on this third planetoid, we are continuing the vacuum, which is looking pretty successful now. So we're down to just barely a handful of milligrams here and there, just of carbon dioxide. And the volcano tamers are being built. They're being very slowly built. We should just bear with me a second. I'll grab a new dupe over here because we have the time to. Don't like calories. Don't like falling asleep. I know we're going to take this guy. There we go. 135 now. So we're getting there. Yeah, so we're just building up the tamers. Hopefully, I think we've got enough materials. I think we're kind of getting there. So fingers crossed we'll be able to get this working. And we can grab all the tungsten and take it back to make more thermium. Now, we've already got 46 tons just from these erupting and cooling naturally. That's a whole load of thermium. So again, that will start looking towards another sour gas boiler and so on and so on. So this is kind of key. And we'll also get the tree up and running. We can grab some visco gel, which I really, really want. If we can spare some food, which hopefully we can now, because I think we fixed the food problem, and we have. So the grub fruit was being completely lost, and now I'm up to already 1 million. So that's awesome. So we'll have loads of food. We'll get loads of visco gel. We can probably start that next stream, next episode. So hang out for that. And then the second planetoid. Yeah, we made a lot of progress on the wild farming, which is awesome. We're definitely getting there. So planted, I think, a whole 2 rows, and we're getting a good head start on this. We're doing more rows at a time, which is great. We're kind of almost getting to the bottom of where I've planned, so it's kind of looking about half complete. Like I said, I definitely need to work out the exact sizing on this, and we also need to capture these geysers, like I was just saying, so we can actually get a sustainable water source. I mean, we're living off this for oxygen for now. There's a lot of it, so we don't have a major issue, but we could definitely do with actually finally capturing it and getting it in our water storage, which is now finally fixed. So that's where we've got to. We've made a whole load of progress. Thank you very much for joining me. And yeah, more exciting stuff to come next time as we continue to build bigger. So hopefully I'll see you then.